I'd like to share something that the Lord gave me today, and I'd like to make one thing more clear. That when people say, "Oh, that's a great study," it's not like I find the things. When I'm telling you, He throws it into my my head. It's like He's throwing in books, and then it's like He tells me, "Confirm it." So I'm only confirming what He's showing me. So when do it, I always confirm it by the scripture. And today he threw this one at me from nowhere, and it was like you made 2 videos. There's 3 raptures, 3 harvests. Make a third video, and this one is really, for me, this is what I love. It's when it's structured and it's shown in patterns, and it's the typologies of Enoch, Noah, and Elijah, and I will show you as we go now. First, let's take Enoch. If we look at the tradition, the Jewish traditions, Enoch is, for many reasons, one of the most intriguing characters in the Old Testament. There are there are also several provocative Jewish traditions regarding Enoch. He is regarded as having been born on the day Jews observe Hag Shavuot, the Feast of Weeks or Pentecost. What is also interesting is that by tradition, he is also believed to have been translated or raptured on this birthday. Now, to show you what the Lord threw into my head, is this, that Enoch was raptured in the year 987, and Noah was in the ark at the flood in the year 1656. So 1656 minus 987 equals 669. That is just under 700 years. And from Enoch from Enoch's rapture to Elijah's rapture, it's over 2,000 years. Why do I take from Enoch to Elijah and not from Noah? Because the Lord showed me it, as we are a typology. The church is the typology for Enoch, or Enoch is the typology for the church. So if you look at this one, and this is all the things that he just threw in my head that I had to sit all day and just confirm by counting and looking at scriptures, and you look, it's 669 years from Enoch was taken to the flood of Noah when he was in the ark, and it's over 2,000 years from Enoch to Elijah. And if you look at, as he compared it, Elijah was the representation for the Old Testament saints. And from the Old Testament the saints, it's 2,000 years, over 2,000 years now, from them to the church, where we're at the door about to go into our rapture. And it's said in the scriptures, it's 7 years tribulation, and that's the extra week that God working for His redemption for Israel. And as Scripture always, as Scripture says, those 7 years will be cut short for the elect's sake, the Jews. So if 7 years and 700 years is the shorting, it's interesting to look at 669, because 6 years, 6 months, and 9 days. It will be at the feast days, Yom Kippur. And then if we look at why Enoch then switches places with Noah, Enoch was taking first before the flood, so that's in itself is a typology. But also you have the typology where Jacob is the typology for Jesus when he worked 7 years for Rachel, but he got Leah instead because she was the older daughter, and then he worked extra 7 years. That's 2 sets of 7 for his brides, and this is the typology of the church and the redemption of Israel, his 2 brides, and Scripture says that it's that the older daughter will have to get married first, and then the younger. And if we look at the typology from Noah, his sons was sent out to replenish the earth with humanity after the flood. So that's the older nations, and then Israel came out of Jacob, and that is the 12 tribes. So the harvest pattern is portrayed in the only 3 typologies before Yeshua, and the years are placed in the same structure. I just wanted to bring you this also. I thought it was for me very interesting. So God bless you. I love you. Bye bye.